back to our proper stream. So Rome 2's had a few cool updates, and we're also waiting for the Republic campaign, I believe it's called. That's going to be great, and I can't wait. The Rise of the Republic, that's what it is. So we're going to take on one of these grand campaigns, or we can do any number of DLC. I'll let you guys actually decide. We've got Imperator Augustus, we've got Caesar in Gaul. There's a few DLC that we do not have here, unfortunately, but I hope you guys are content with these, so let's see how it goes. Also, if whoever's in the chat, can you please drop in Discord that we are currently streaming? It would really help, man. Thank you so much. So guys, it's up to you. So which campaign would you like to do? You want to do the Grand Campaign, Imperator Augustus, Caesar in Gaul? It's totally up to you guys, and we'll move on from there and play. I've been wanting to play some Rome 2 for a while. Again, when this game came out, I absolutely hated it. But now, it's a little bit better. I wouldn't say it's a game I love, but kind of interesting. Let's see. Come on, folks. That's a bit too hard, Alex. We might do Caesar in Gaul as Caesar, if you guys are down for that. Caesar in Gaul does sound fun. I don't think I've actually really played any of these campaigns besides the Grand Campaign. Imperator Augustus sounds really fun as well. See if we have any other suggestions, and then we'll go from there. Come on, people. We got 6 people watching. Your input is necessary. Even if you're a lurker and you don't like chatting, please, just give us a name here. Give us a name. Let's bring in the KGB guys. We'll get answers from all of you. So if we took Caesar in Gaul, and he wants me to play as the Nervi, the bravest of the Belgae. You know what? I'll try it. I've never played as the Nervi, so why not? Let's see. Let's do it. So we're going to play as the Nervi. Of course, we're going to keep it on normal. I haven't played in ages. And let's see how this goes. I mean, we're just facing Caesar and all of his legions. That's not a challenge, right? Oh my gosh, it's going to be tough. We're also going to be facing a lot of other barbarian tribes. I see they haven't fixed loading times in this game. Seems to be a constant. That's only in Rome 2 as well. I mean, in Total War Thrones of Britannia, even in the Warcraft one, we load in immediately. But for Rome 2, it takes a while to load in. I want to RP a legate, says Napoleon. This actually sounds like kind of a cool idea, but you're going to have to deal with RPing one of these governors or generals of these armies, these Nervi armies. Again, I'm not even sure what their politics are like. If Alex wants to, you know, indulge us and let us know kind of what the Nervi are all about, that would be pretty cool. Have I heard of the game Joint Operations? No, but I think you probably mean Joint Operations. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard of it. Hey, Lennox, how you doing? Yeah, I pretty much agree with you, Lennox. I've told everybody in the chat, this was the one Total War game that I really hated when it came out. I'm totally a bigger fan of Rome, just basic Rome. But I'm giving it a chance because they've done a bunch of updates in anticipation for Rise of the Republic. And I think, you know, a lot of these bigger companies, they'll only improve a game when they're releasing DLC. So we're trying to see if anything has been improved.
The goddess Fortuna favors the bold.
see about that. Again, we're playing as the Nervi, so we want to put a stop to his trading blood for power bullshit. Let's trade his blood for power.
In Gaul, I received word from the north. The Nervii, most warlike of the Belgic tribes, are mobilizing, wary that I will move against them once the south has been subdued. They will likely seek the allegiance of the Atrabates, a powerful tribe who share their disdain for the Roman people. Combined, the two tribes may wage war against the Remi, friends of Rome, whose lands contain the only strategic resource in the vicinity. Perhaps the Nervii will establish a stronghold amongst their kinsmen in Britannia. With the North unified against us, nothing will prevent them from surging southwards towards Rome and her people.
All right, pretty straightforward. So we need to control 6 settlements, either by direct ownership or through military allies. And we want to get those guys over there to the west as our military allies. Apparently, they are pretty good friends of ours, the Atrabates, I believe. So let's get into diplomacy and see if we can't work something out. Again, it's been a while. Here we go.
I look forward to your wisdom, but I trust you will not object to a cup of wine.
So they won't join our confederation. Let's check out the Morini.
Combining military resources to make a defensive alliance is an obligation to support another faction.
They're not going to accept a defensive alliance.
An official declaration of war. If a member is attacked, its allies will be asked to.
All right, so we're trading with them. We're trading with them. We're trading with them. I think right now we just have to focus on ourselves. The Successiones might actually be one guy or one group of people we want to go after. So I think right now building up our army, probably a good idea. Bagatum seems to be our territory here. We've got an army in front of it. The Golden Torques. Pretty cool stuff. I'm going to go ahead and actually increase the size of this army. Let's get some Spear Brothers in there. Get some Celtic warriors, of course, and some more Celtic warriors. And maybe some more Spear Warriors. We want to probably eventually get some cavalry, but for now we'll have to make do with what we've got here. I'm going to get... I'm going to hire cavalry just because we have none, and I think it's pretty important to have at least one cavalry unit in your army. That's just me. And yeah, we'll go straight for land management. Why not? We just got this one province, guys, so we really do have to. We really have to make do with what we've got. And I need you guys to help me on what buildings we should build, etc. Obviously, right now we can't build anything, but in time we will be able to. Now I'm going to go spy on these guys right here. And I don't actually want to sabotage anything. I just want to get into their territory to see what they've got. And we're eventually going to attack this minor settlement added to our beautiful empire. We've also got these guys to the east that worry me a little bit. They might be our first target, actually. Because there's nobody to the east besides them, the Eburones. So we might go for the Eburones instead and just get rid of them as a threat. Just making sure we don't run out of gold. Oh, the mercenary noble horse, absolutely. We're cutting it really close, guys. Oh, thank you, Linux. So Linux is telling us cavalry's not that great for this faction. I appreciate it, man. The only reason I get it is I always go for sort of a flank attack with cav. So that's the only way I know, basically, to win. But if you guys have any suggestions on like how to use this faction, please tell us, because we do want to learn. I'm going to go for foraging as well here. Supply foraging, and I think we can send our army out to possibly attack these Eburones. Let's go for it. The Treveri are on their side, so we might have just started a large war, but I absolutely think it's worth it and necessary. Gotta attack quickly. Yeah, we'll just auto-resolve that. Let's do an aggressive attack. Lay your life down beneath us, you dogs. Too much. And we could sack this place or just occupy. I'm just going to occupy to try and keep order. And, of course, our king, Bodugnatos, actually gained a level there. We've also destroyed a faction, which is great. And now I just want to repair the buildings here that need repairing. Actually, it looks like everything's okay. And this is a pretty good place in terms of all of the resources it's got. So we do have to take on these guys, the Treveri. And I think we might also be at war with these guys in the northwest. But let's not worry about them too much right now. One thing I do want to start doing is starting a new army, creating a new army. So we're going to raise some forces with Nemo is pretty good. Gisorius. I think Nemo is going to be our best choice. And he's just going to have to wait to get some units, because obviously that's going to take a while. Let's end that turn. Oh, that's right. We have a skill to give to our new general. I forgot, guys. So let's go ahead and boost his skill. What skill do you guys think we should give him here? Lennox says he does hit and run with these barbarian factions. Interesting. So we can go for strategist, commander, or warrior. What do you guys think we should go for our king, our barbarian king, guys? Bodugnatos. Letting you guys decide in the chat here. Glorious Bodugnatos. All right, so everybody's selecting commander. I think that is a pretty good choice. Let's go for it. So he is going to get the commander skill. We will end the turn. Wait a minute. Let me just make sure. We also have an edict. I'm really crap with the edicts, but I'm just going to look at what we need. We absolutely need money. But we also need food. Food's always a necessity. I'm actually going to increase the tax rate. We'll worry about food next turn. Maybe that's a mistake, but let's hope it isn't. And let's hope nobody attacks our actual faction capital. Okay, we finished the supply foraging, and it looks like we just increased to Imperium. Our level of Imperium increased, I should say. Now for military, I definitely want to increase the movement of our units. So we're going to do that, and we are going to start heading southeast. Now, before we leave, I know this is going to cost extra money, but I think I might hire some mercenaries. And I'm really hoping that these guys manage to hold the city, whoever the hell is going to hold the city, while we're away, because this city is probably not going to be very happy with being under our control. But we are approaching a massive city, Trevorum. I think it's actually bigger than Bagatsum, our main city, so getting control of it would be a good thing. Probably a good idea to start raising some forces too, but as you can see, we just don't have the money for it, friends. We are making 577 gold a turn, but we have to make more, so I might sack this major city. Now, the Morini are asking for a non-aggression pact, and I'm going to honor that, actually. I don't need wars to the west, so I think I'm going straight for that. Oh boy. Okay. They've got two armies. We're going to continue the siege. One of our mercenary units is totally done. This one right here. Yeah, at this point, I think I'm going to get the Celtic skirmishers just because we need all the men we can get. And we'll get some Celtic warriors here at our capital. I don't know how this battle's going to go, guys. Probably not very well for us. I might need to retreat. I think that's probably the best idea here is pull back. Hopefully they'll actually attack us so we can take out one of their armies. I might actually just go ahead and try to annoy them so much that they're forced to attack us. Yeah, let's see what this does. Obviously, we don't want to be here during winter. At this point, I'm just waiting to get some economy-based buildings. Uh-oh, the name of one of your subjects is on the lips of everyone. Whether this will prove beneficial remains to be seen. So Taraguos might be looking at maybe taking the crown. Who knows? I'm going to attack the city again. I'm stubborn, you bet. I'm just going to hold at this point. Actually, we'll get some more ladders. So this faction issue definitely needs to be dealt with. A member of your family has been murdered by a brother. The killer is insisting that he had no choice. His brother chopped down a sacred tree and used it for firewood. We're going to punish him. Absolutely. That might lower the amount of people in our household, but I don't care. Let's see if we can get any sort of economic buildings here. Not yet. We can expand the city, but I'm not interested in doing that. It's probably just going to turn into slums at this point. Okay. I really just want to drive one of their armies out. But it doesn't look like they're falling for that tactic. Ah, okay. Retreat and put that army in ambush position. Thank you. Oh, shit. The man was telling the truth. We lost some gravitas because of that. Alright, so we're going to take your suggestion. I've never tried that. So we're going to put in an ambush position here and see what happens. Good suggestion, guys. And now I want to focus on something that's going to bring us a little bit of money, a little bit of income if possible. Although most of these technologies actually cost money. Let's do that. A bad omen. No, Bourbonos. Why? Okay. This is pretty good to get us some food and a little bit of agriculture as well. This gives us slightly more food and a little less cash. But I think I'll go for the cattle pens. First, let me see this. So this is the village. This is absolutely going to be useful later. But for now, I just want to go for this. Get those cattle pens going. So far, that ambush hasn't worked. If it doesn't work by next turn, we're leaving. Okay, there are rumors that the hunt has been heard. And of course, the hunt is when it's sort of like the end of time. You know, basically when everybody comes out, or these sort of riders of the apocalypse come out and just kill everything. So we're going to make a votive offering. And it's going to be a Sacripo. Let's see what happens. End the turn. There we go. You were right, guys. Thank you. Okay, the ambush is working. We are attacking Sintegorix of the Treveri. Let's see how we do. Wow. Good call, Napoleon. Sure, why not? Yeah, I like the Horde better. I think that's especially for our first army. So let's see how we do against these guys. As you can see, they definitely have some skill, some rank. They've been in combat before, so they're not going to break as easily. And they've also got some cavalry, quite a few mercenary units there. Thanks, Alex. So we're going to focus. We're going to make an economic focus for sure. We'll promote Alex to a finance minister. I think that's a good idea. So less food, more money. Yeah, because we have this army. I do want to get that second army up, but obviously not for now. In a bit, definitely. Okay. I hate this sort of like setup in the woods, but what can you do? We're barbarians. Alright, so they don't see us, do they? Oh, I think they see us pretty soon. Let's go for it. What we should have done, I messed up there. Sorry, guys. Again, it's been a while, but I should have set my forces up differently. I could have set some up on the other side of them and basically just charged. But I think this will be pretty surprising for them, too. And we'll see how we stand against these other barbarian tribes. Pretty surprising to suddenly see people coming out of the trees to kill you. Looks like even their cab is retreating here. And in fact, speaking of cavalry, get these guys over here. Oh man, they are definitely getting ready for defense here. But yeah, I absolutely messed up that ambush. Hopefully, though, since it's still just one army, we can beat them here and loot their dead corpses afterwards.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Get them. Nice. Getting my cavalry to instantly charge them here, because they seem to be doing the exact same thing to us.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Get them, boys, get them! It's awful to see barbarians fighting each other, but this is what happens when you support Rome. We end up having to kill you.
The men are wavering.
We're going to go for the light spear infantry, and again, this could be a problem because we could just crash upon their spears, but we'll see what happens. Boom! Let's pull our general back here. I don't know, man. I'm not sure it's going to go so well for us. Too many of our forces just didn't attack. Come on, boys. It definitely is a shameful display, guys. We'll see how this last group of swordsmen goes. Again, it's been a while, and hopefully we can just rebuild this army quickly if they end up getting killed. Get them! Definitely don't want our king dying, so I could retreat. Moving too damn slow, spearman. We need you now. Alright, we're getting some decent shots there with the hidden units, actually. Not sure if it's enough for a victory, but hey, gotta have some faith, right? Kill them! Alright, guys, first group of enemies definitely running here. Where are our spearmen? Doing nothing as usual. Alright, things are going a little better now. A little better. Still have some slingers there. I love that. Come on, boys. And it looks like our swords are doing a great job here. We need more of that, man. Man, the amount of missiles just getting thrown into the unit. Unbelievable. Ooh, wow. Let's see where the general is. Get back, general. Go ahead and inspire some units. And I will also... Oh, I can only highlight. Never mind. I can't blow any sort of horn. Fighting spirit. Nice! Oh, that should definitely change things. The gods will give us victory here, boys. Leave none alive. You lack discipline, they said. I can smell the casualties, says Lennox. Yeah, there's going to be a lot, but I think we might have saved ourselves from a defeat. That's the positive aspect of this debacle. Get him. It's clear that barbarians are not nearly afraid of other barbarians as they are of Romans. That is pretty obvious. Come on, boys. Get on that flank. That's it. It's a hell of a fight back and forth. If you're watching these sword fights, like, they're very evenly matched. That's one of the biggest problems here. It's really our missiles that are getting most of the kills, to be totally honest. Get them. Overrun them, boys. And again, our entire goal here was to weaken the amount of soldiers they had so that we could take the city a lot easier. And hopefully we can still accomplish that. I'm going to overrun these guys, especially since they've caused so many casualties, as Lennox mentioned. I think it is imperative that we run them all down if we can. We need every single prisoner. Every single casualty we can take. Get him. Don't slack off. Incompetent scum, says Napoleon. So far, we've beaten them, but don't get too happy, Napoleon. You never know; these things can change in a moment's notice, man. We're gonna charge their archers now, and it's gonna be hard to catch up to these guys without cavalry. But we have some missile units of our own, although they're mostly out of missiles. Alright, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Go, Horde! Go forth! Slaughter them! We are known, of course, as the fiercest of the Belgae, and we definitely saw that here. I mean, despite doing terribly in the beginning of the battle, we eventually went on to just overrun them. It was almost like a massive American football team just blitzing the hell out of an enemy army. Look at that. They're dead all over the place. This will henceforth be a sacred forest, of course. But it looks like some of them still want to die. We'll give them that opportunity. Nice. So our archers are actually firing at their missiles. One thing I like about Rome 2 that has improved, I will say, I'm giving a little bit of credit where credit is due, is the battles are definitely more realistic. Some of the units return to the fight, stuff like that. When this first came out, man, battles took like 3 minutes. You would just rout an enemy army with one attack. It would be over. That was it. At least here they come back. They keep trying to fight, and that's kind of how battles were back in this time. It wasn't just an army immediately retreating in most cases. It was like pulling back, coming back, fighting a little bit more, pulling back, etc., etc. Usually a back and forth. All right, they still have that cavalry as well, so let's not get too excited. Get them. Of course, they're going to run with the missile units. And probably with the heavy melee cav as well. Yeah, they're going to break here. The Great Ambush. Let's see where the general is. We could probably pull him up, but again, I really don't want him to get hurt. My biggest concern. Get those slingers while they're close to us. They can't retreat. It's always good to get rid of these missile units. They can be pretty deadly in this game, and even cause entire armies to rout. It certainly happened to me before. Even skirmishers know how to fight in close combat. As you can see, they've got those... looks like a gladius that they might be holding, and it can absolutely drive home the point, quite literally. Get him. Now we'll flank the enemy.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Even though it's just a group of skirmishers, a flank should work. We'll try to hit the Celtic youths first, and now I'm going to turn. Good luck, boys. And again, they're fighting against actually, you know, real shield bearers. But hopefully they can still destroy these guys. Wow, not going so well.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Let's bring our general forward. He's our last hope here. See just how good he is with his command presence. And it looks like we only have one of those fighting spirit attacks. So unless we go for a really risky flank, which I think we're probably going to do. Then again, we've got a nice medium spear unit here, but I might still go for the flank. Go for it! Boom! Yes, it worked! It worked. It was crazy, but it worked. Now the question is, can we hold out to the end with this general? And with this army, as a matter of fact. Damn, our king is down. He's not dead, but he's wounded for this battle. That's going to affect morale. It's also going to remove him from this army for a little bit. But hopefully we can make him proud and still win here. We're at the very last part of the battle. And we kind of were going to have to retreat anyway to head back home. That's not an excuse, it's just the truth. To re-equip this army. So let's see if we can't make him proud. Kill them all! This is possibly one of the longest battles I've ever had in Rome 2. No, I don't think so. I don't think we can attack the enemy city yet. Hey, Joker. How you doing, bud? You don't get to make that decision, mate. Let's charge. Kill. Already got some of our boys running. And now we're going to try to take out the light Celtic warriors here. 33 units. 33 very, very vicious units. Want to make sure they don't come back, so I might not be happy with just a retreat. I want a total rout. Kill! Finally, one other group of heavy melee infantry, and just look at those casualties. That is crazy. This field is filled with the dead. I'll send one unit after the noble horse here. This is actually an enemy faction leader here, Cingetorix. But I don't think we'll have a chance to stand him. We'll have to wait and see. Such a close fight. Alright, let's go for the general exclusively. I think we have to try and kill him if we want to win here. But of course, these noble horse are pretty good. Yes! We killed him! Enemy general's dead. At least now if we lose, we sort of a trade-off. Slaughter the rest of those damn cavalry.
We are losing ground.
So much retreat and coming back throughout the entire battle. Man, that was insanity. Yeah, it's going to be a loss, but man, what a fight. Costly enemy victory. So look at that. 1,909 losses, 2,019 kills. Unbelievable fight. I love these casualties, says Lennox. Me too, man. Hey, Zachary. How you doing, bud? You missed a massive battle. That's what you missed. A massive battle. Valiant defeat. And like I said, Bodognatos is just wounded. He will come back. He just needs to be refreshed, etc. And we need to build an entirely new army, which we were kind of in the process of doing already at our capital. So just have to keep on doing that. We lost the battle, not the war, boy. We also killed the enemy general, Cingetorix. They won't soon forget that. Exactly, Linux. Alright. I'll take that valiant defeat. And some of these armies might still be salvageable. These units, I should say, not the armies. We got knowledge of the oak, and a sudden storm blew through the forest where the hunt had been heard. The trees were damaged, but nothing more serious happened. Again, the people are always terrified of the hunt, sort of the apocalypse for these factions. And as you can see, Bodugnados is still in this army. So what we need to do is get him to Bagatum. Is that correct? Bagakum, and just basically get him some more units. So right now I'm going to get him some Levy Freeman. We're going to get 2,000 units next turn. That's going to help big time. 2,000 gold, excuse me. That's right, we do have to research technologies, and I think once again I want to go for something military related. So lower mercenary costs, and that's definitely something we need. Hey Aurelian, how you doing, bud? Exactly. Okay, this time Denric's gained glory, which is probably good. We'll see how we deal with it, of course. So what we have to do is actually just move one of these armies out. Sorry, buddy. King gets precedence. And let's get some Celtic warriors. Spear brothers, of course. Some cavalry. Okay. Your general has a pet fawn. The creature is milk white and follows him around like a loyal dog. He claims it as a gift from the gods of the forest. Let's honor the fawn. Why not? We might as well. And end the turn. We're fine on food. Let's see how fine on food we are after we build those units. But after that, we're going straight for that faction to try and wipe them out. So, we actually got 10 gravitas. We gained back some of our gravitas, which is great because we had lost a bunch before. And the general and his men were pleased. So, good. We can keep on going. Once again, so somebody mentioned barbarian spam earlier. I think that's what we'll do, but we'll get spear brothers this time because that is technically our strongest unit currently. And maybe some slingers as well. (18 of 20). We could still fit 2 guys into this army, but they're going to have to be mercenaries, which I'm just fine with. I want those noble mercenaries, noble horsemen. And we are heading to Treverum. Treverorum? Something like that. Definitely sort of friendly with Rome, so we want to get rid of them. But we are going to be bankrupt. So I'm going to do something a bit risky here and disband this unit. We're still going to be bankrupt. Fair enough. It's just going to be 1 or 2 turns, I hope.
Your faction is now bankrupt. There is no money left in your treasury. But there are several things you can do to reverse the situation. Raise taxes if possible. Establish further trade agreements and trade routes.
How did they get another army? Look at that! Alright, we're going for the attack. I don't care at this point. Trader from distant lands has come to our land. He claims to be selling the finest horses known to man. Let's distribute it to the army. I am so tempted to just defend against this. Yep. Let's do it. Come on. Bring it on. I mean, at the worst, we lose this army. At the best, we damage this faction irreparably for a very long time to come. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll see what happens. facing two huge armies. I really like that that hill ahead of us. I wonder... No, we can't get there in time. No way. Although, what we can do is get into the woods here. In fact, we might just be able to get on that hill. We'll see what happens. I'm not rushing, I'm just kind of moving there. If they end up taking it before me, that's fine. We'll reorganize, but this could work. Looks like they've already got some units trying to cut us off. And let's just hit them with our slingers for now. Maybe cause a little bit of confusion. Tutatis! They talk about that in Asterix and Obelix. So Tutatis is the a Gaulish god, I believe. A Gaelic god, I should say. Wouldn't that be correct? Which one is correct? Okay, we're going to have to attack now. So let me pause. We have to make our move right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to spread this out. Now, in the best case scenario, we want to get those cavalry units behind them really fast. And I think if we can do that, we might be able to rout this army a lot faster than expected and possibly win the battle. Again, that's kind of pushing it. And we're going to have to deal with some of these mercenary light horse no matter what we do. But with these guys, we'll bring them over here. I didn't realize that we had sent this guy out so far. We'll also have him attack the Celtic light horse here. And we will get ready to attack. Same with the general. I'm sending him to the left flank as well.
Our hidden units have been discovered. Elite!
Go. If you're elite, you better be faster than this. Bit too heavy with all that expensive armor you bought. Hey, David. How you doing, man? It's been a long time. I hope everything's well, man. We need to have you on the channel more. Okay, I'm going to try and break behind these guys. Here we go. First, I'll try to wipe out the missiles, because we know actually how much their missile troops, how much damage they do. A lot. So it'd be nice to wipe out a few of them. And now we're going straight for a charge. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. That's what we need to do to win. But consistently. Napoleon was actually saying we should fall back eventually here, and that's probably not a bad idea, with our general at least. But right now, as you can see, our cavalry is making mush meat out of the enemy units. So I think we should just keep this up for now. We don't want them coming back, and they regroup pretty easily, especially the barbarians. I'm just going to send one of these cavalry units to chase down the archers. And in doing so, they'll also cut down some of the retreating enemies. Good work. Look at that. Leave none alive. So we also found the enemy leader. Sorry, our leader, Podugnados. There's so many enemy retreating, we can't even tell who's who. Okay, we want to immediately start attacking elsewhere. We just gave our Spear Brothers a massive boost, but I want to get this general out of here. I don't want him getting hurt. Our cavalry took a pretty huge hit fighting. We've got this other cavalry unit that we saved. And yeah, it definitely looks like the enemy is in trouble, man. How amazing would it be if we could actually wipe out both of these armies? That would be a huge victory for us. Don't forget, guys, for those of you that are new, because I see a lot of new faces here in the stream, please subscribe to our Twitch channel as well, which you can find in the lower left side, I think, of the screen. Please do take a look there and add me there, because really, we're trying to move all our streams to Twitch. The only reason I'm still doing YouTube streams is because a lot of people haven't added me there. So please do that. Oh, very cool. Glad to hear it, David. Take care, Red Ross. So they're at least inside our line of sight, and I am going to do the fighting spirit pretty soon. I don't want to do it yet, though. I want to wait until the majority of the enemy forces is upon us. Charge. Boom. They were not expecting that. Okay, now they're sending in the rest of their men. We'll still get some elite cavalry behind them for a few more flank charges, because why not? But before we do, let's go ahead and pop that. And actually, no, let's keep our general safe this time. Find out where that other elite cavalry is. Why did they go over here this time? Come on, boys, get with the program. Nice. They're already retreating, guys. Enemy army is retreating. Again, we have to run down all of them no matter what, because we're attacking their city next. And if we don't have enough troops to attack their city, or if they have too many men that got away, they're going to be able to defend it pretty easily. Kill them all. We've got to run them down. This is brutal, but it must be done. Some tribes rise and some tribes fall. And this one is most definitely going to fall. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen that many prisoners at once. That many retreating men. But guys, what do you think? Did we do all right on this battle? I think we did pretty damn well. So I don't know what tactic I did. Sometimes, like, when I do well, I don't exactly know what I did to do well. I think all I really did there was flank the enemy, frankly. I could be wrong. If I did something else, let me know. Hey, Matthias. Yeah, I have one, mate. So please do subscribe to me. It's in the left side of the chat, I believe. Twitch TV/AgrippaMaxenius. Please subscribe. I really appreciate that, by the way. Because we're trying to boost the Twitch subs. In fact, guys, if you want to share, I always recommend people, guys. It really helps, for instance, if you have, like, if you're on a strategy forum or you have a Facebook page with strategy games on it that you visit regularly, please share the channel. You know, don't be like, you don't have to be nasty about it and be like, look at my friend's channel, but it's like, hey guys, if you like strategy games, you might like this. Again, it really helps. So anything that helps the channel, I think, helps us all. Look at this, man. Just a slaughter. No worries, Matthias. It's fine. Hey, Felgrin. How you doing, buddy? For some reason, anytime I see the name Matthias, I always think of Matthias from Platoon. Barnes, stop attacking people like that. Leave those villagers alone. Every time I see Matthias, or Barnes for that matter. Yeah, we definitely wiped out. Oh man, just a field of dead. We could probably get some more of them, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Again, I don't want any running away. Oh my goodness, I think they changed trajectories, guys. Some of these guys just were like, you know what? I'm running this way. Not gonna work, fellas. It has been a while, man. I hope you guys have been happy with what we've been putting up on the channel recently, because we've definitely lost viewership the last 2 months, I would say. But that's also partially due to YouTube greatly reducing the amount of actually updates they give people, number one, and also just hiding channels like mine, Benjamin Magnus, Historical Gamer, basically any sort of historical or war-related content they don't seem to be a fan of. Sure, you can be the propaganda minister. Although we're barbarians, the only propaganda we have is if you don't follow us, we're gonna kill you. Pretty much that. The gods will dine well tonight. Wow, nice, Felgrin. Wow. What sort of screenplays do you do? Do you do television shows or movies or independent films? Like, what's your specialty? Because I'm actually a huge movie buff. An absolutely huge movie buff. You're just, Napoleon, you're just, like, the private for a long time. Until you stop, like, blasting the chat with your comments. You're private. Private Napoleon. Praetor or something, isn't it? Praetor? Thrillers. Wow. I love thrillers. Very cool, man. Hey, if you ever need somebody to give you some feedback on your screenplay, you can always email me, agrippaMaxenius@gmail.com. Absolutely. Well, first tell me what you're posting. Let's do that first. Tell me what you're posting before you post it. We do have some rules here. I think we've chased most of them down. We can call that a day, pretty much. And attack this city. Just a close victory. I expected more, but look at that 2,799 kills. Oh my god, guys. Our army is godly. That was amazing. I think that's definitely the most kills I've gotten in a battle. Their army is completely massacred. I don't even think we're going to have difficulty getting into the city. The question is, what do we do with this city? So somebody mentioned ransoming these guys, which is not a bad idea. But we can enslave, release, or kill. What do you guys decide? How does the Senate vote? The Senate of Barbarians. Enslave, release, or kill. What do we do with this barbarian tribe? We absolutely subjugated them. They have to accept that we are the master race in this case. What's that you're saying about Twitch, Alex? Should we change the Twitch link? Alright, so Aurelian is saying enslave, Napoleon is saying enslave, Alex is saying kill. We'll wait for a tiebreaker here. Well, we don't, not a tiebreaker, but the first to get 3. Alright, so we'll go with release, Felgrin is saying. No, thank you. I think we'll go with enslave. That seems to be the general consensus. Nice. The Golden Torques got rank 2 and rank 3 for our king. Horse archers from the sea. And what did I tell you? It was a good idea to bring them in. They were given out to our finest warriors. They were in awe of the beasts. Beautiful. City's ours, my friends. Belongs to the Nervi. So, we can occupy, sack, or raise. I think in this case, we're going to occupy. This is a major city. We destroyed a major faction, and this is definitely a city we want on our side. Hopefully. There's a Shrine of Gobanus here. It takes away a little bit of food, but look at that income, guys. That is beautiful. Well, what do you guys think we should focus on now? I mean, there's a lot we could do, of course, but I think right now maybe building up that second army should be on our priority list. What do you guys think? So let's get this second army going. And we can also get some buildings up. Maybe next turn we'll get some buildings up. Hey, Akash. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Yes, Aurelian, the other tribes see our glorious destiny. Well, that's right. They're our slaves now. I mean, they see that we are absolutely in control. They're essentially thralls to us, and that's it. We're in charge. Pretty straightforward. So, as for this, we, of course, have to increase our army traditions. I'm definitely going for a formidable swordsman. And we were increasing our commander tree, so I'm going to go for a general, of course. For our glorious king. And why not? We should get a few more units while we can afford to. So we'll get some more swordsmen. There we go. Well, we definitely have a very important position now. Seasonal rites were a sacred feature of barbarian life. The Celts, for example, observed 4 major festivals in the year: Imbolc, Beltane, Lugnasa, and Samhain. These milestones in the agricultural calendar mark the passage of the season. Samhain is, of course, modern-day Halloween. I love Nostalgia, the Berlin Wall, says Dark X. I know you do, mate. I know you do. You do seem to really like that game. Again, guys, since we have so many people in this stream, and first of all, thank you. But second of all, make sure, if you look at the lower left corner, the link there will give you the Twitch link. You want to subscribe to me on Twitch, too. Okay, 2,000. Hornmaker. This would give us some wealth from commerce, but we could also go for brine distilleries, a village. What do you guys think? Oh, cool, Aurelian. I'm liking them so far. What do you guys think we should go for? Can somebody also do me a huge favor? Drop this link. I'm going to go pour myself a cup of coffee or start making some coffee. Drop this link in the chat room for Steam. What's it called? Steam Rome 2. And if somebody could put up a discussion thing, drop the chat room and just say we're live streaming if anybody wants to watch. Okay, so Alex is saying the village. We'll do that. And it looks like a glass-working village, so this will definitely have some income. And I'm sending our spy to the southwest. I don't think we have any enemies now. We can relax for a bit. And that's not including the internal intrigue. Let's save. Hi, Gaming Kittens. How you doing, bud? Let me see, make sure there's no other enemies. Nope. We've got the Novio Magos. And these guys over here, they're all part of the same tribe. So what do you guys think we should do now? Should we go to war with one of these other tribes? Maybe, for instance, the Dur-Caretrons, or whatever the hell they're called. These sound like dinosaur names. Or, you know, what's your call, guys? Should we just kind of keep on building up our armies for now? We do have the money to get these armies up to a decent size, so maybe that's our focus. We can also increase the armor of some of these units. And we're actually fine on food, but I'm sure that's going to change. That's why we need to eventually attack. Oh, never mind. They made our decision for us. The Swebi are attacking us. Where are the Swebi? Over here all the way in the east. That actually makes our decision quite easy. Thank you, Swebi. Hold on, guys. And yeah, what we really would appreciate if somebody puts the link to this chat in the Steam. I'm going to be right back. Start boiling some water. Just a short intermission, guys. Thanks, Napoleon. Hey, what's up, Aurelian? No, just pouring some food and water for my dog. He is happy now. We're gonna get started here in a second, guys. By the way, you just reminded me. That's a game I should download. I liked Attila. But, you know, Thrones of Britannia just came out, and it's basically Attila. Just slightly newer, so I play that. We might also do some Thrones soon. That was definitely a game, though, that we put on the channel that just didn't get a lot of attention. And I don't blame people, because Thrones, to me, was basically just a reskin of Attila. I did like the familial system in it. I think that's really fun and really cool. But didn't break the bank for me. Alright, guys. I'm going to throw an ad your way. And then hopefully after that, my coffee will be finished and we can push forward. Alright, my friends, thanks for being so patient. Let's go ahead and get in here. So, pretty cool. We have to raise an army at Trevorum. pretty straightforward, but I mean, we already have an army here, but obviously they're talking about a new army. In the meantime, we're going to head towards our enemy minor settlement. Wait, it's not that one? It's over here. Wow, that's quite a ways away. Might pick up some mercenaries on the way there. But I am actually going to raise an army here, and we have to anyway because, think about it, this place could fall at any moment. He's got 36 tribal chiefs. He's got a lot of influence, this guy. That could also make him a threat later, but I'm going to recruit him. And there we go. We got our reward. We're also going to recruit some more units here. Hopefully we don't break the bank, but really the main thing we need to do is get over there to the east and take Oburzes. So hopefully our king does a good job here. Oh yeah, I'm down to trade. We got a lot of slaves. An alliance with the Romans? Treachery! Yeah, this is Rome. Well, this isn't the latest expansion, actually, David, but they've definitely done some updates in preparation from the latest expansion that are supposed to have improved the game considerably. And so far, I've had some fun. The battles, I've seen some improvements in the battles. They actually take longer. I'm trying to think of sort of the positive / negative aspects. We'll see what happens, but it does seem to be a little better. Hey, Dynamo, how you doing? I like Attila better. I really do. I think Rome 2 is terrible. This hasn't really changed my opinion. Let's put it, it's not terrible. It's just, out of all the Total War games, I would consider it one of the weaker ones. And again, that's just my subjective opinion. Hi, Andrew. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Guys, another thing. Today is the last day that we are being sponsored by Curse. I don't know what's going to happen after that. I have no idea what's going to happen to the channel. I don't think it'll disappear, but I'm not sure if YouTube will sponsor us. So if anybody is going to do donations, please don't do it through the Super Chat system, at least not now until we figure this out. Just do it through the Twitch system. You click Twitch, and you click on the little kitty cat in the link, and you do it through there. But please don't do it through Super Chat. I appreciate the donation earlier. That was very kind. I think we'll still get it, but I'm not sure. Well, maybe YouTube keeps it. Who knows? Who knows? All right, I'm putting him into Trevorum. I don't even know why he wasn't in there in the first place. And let's deal with this fiasco. A young boy with an uncanny resemblance to a member of your family has appeared. He claims to be the man's son by the daughter of another tribal leader. There's no proof. I'm gonna, oh man, do nothing. He's probably gonna get killed, but let's see what happens. I don't think your mom's gonna sponsor a small YouTube strategy channel. If she's interested, I mean, hey, thanks, I appreciate that. You can do it through the sponsorship system on YouTube. I think that's available. You just, I think, sponsor your channel or something like that. Hey, I appreciate all the help I can get, but I think your mom's probably not going to be a fan of that idea. We're going to go ahead and attack the Nemetes, and primarily because it's wintertime. They just get unlucky this time, because they're on our way, and they are friends with the Swebi anyway, so I'm going to put them down. Oh, yeah, they're not ready at all. Is that a queen? It is! Galswinth. Sorry, ma'am. Oh, yeah. Novio Magos is ours. And we're just going to occupy. Again, I just want to rebuild these forces. And that's given yet another rank to our king. I'm going to try to take something that improves his ability to... that's what I want. I want to take something that improves his ability to replenish his units. So let's see if we can do that. Yeah, we'll improve his commander ability. This actually improves unit morale, but yeah, that works. Ooh, we can get some cavalry. And we'll wait for winter to end here, and then we'll move on to Swebi, guys. I don't think I want to, but thank you, Napoleon. I appreciate the offer. I think that's a little strange. It's very nice, very kind, but I really don't think it's going to benefit your mom's company, and I would honestly feel guilty because I just don't see the connection between what is honestly a very complicated line of work, your mom's line of work, and strategy gaming. I wish I did. Like, if your mom was interested in, or, you know, a military attaché, I'd be totally interested. It's a very kind gesture, though, mate. Okay, let's go for the coin maker. Make our own currency. That really isn't that when barbarians really started to prove to the world that they were kind of civilized, quote unquote. When they started having their own currency, their own coins, or their own coinage. Hello, alternate computers history. Thank you for joining, mate. Welcome aboard. Alright, settlement is under siege. Man, that's not what we wanted. And the boy soon disappeared and no more was said of the incident. They probably killed this boy. So I think we're going to have to go back and try and defend Treverum. I didn't want to have to leave this area, but I don't really think we have a choice. We're also going to take an attrition loss for being out here in what looks to be one of the worst damn winters in a very long time. So we'll see what happens. This is not a city we want to lose. Noviomagos will be taken, but that's okay. I'm okay with losing Noviomagos. We can always come back and defend that. Or come back and take that. Wow, we actually won? That's crazy. I'm killing the captives. I want them to know that if they come into this territory, they're going to get killed. Unfortunately, this second army is going to wipe us out. Thank you so much, man. Love my videos on East Germany. I really appreciate that. There's actually a game coming out from the Slytherin Matrix folks. It's going to be a while, though, before it comes out, called Armored Brigade. And it's going to take place partly in East Germany during the Cold War, and I really can't wait for it to come out because I want to do a faction video on the East Germans. I think that would be really cool. A proper faction video. We'll definitely do some more, by the way, on that game. I see people seem to really enjoy it, Nostalgie. So we'll definitely do some more. I want to try like different playthroughs. Maybe next time we'll go for a reformer and see what happens. Here we go. Wish us luck. Oh, little scoundrel coward. He's gonna retreat. We're not gonna allow that. Let's fight this bastard. This is gonna be a slaughter. The Minions of the Wolf Father. I will give it to them. They have a really cool name. But I think we're just going to kill these guys. We need to start being a little more brutal to dissuade any of these tribes from attacking us. Do you mean change the names of the armies, Gaming Kittens? Because if you do, yes, we can change the names of the armies. Ooh, the ice sheets. I like this. This is going to be a winter slaughter. The annoying thing is they might be across... Oh, they are across a river. Oh, that's really annoying.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
We might lose a lot of guys here just because we have to cross this river to get to them. I mean, shouldn't it be frozen? Yeah, we might lose a lot of men. Take a look at their forces here. We've got some more men arriving, of course. A lot more men arriving, as you can see. The battle's turning in our favor and not a single blow has been dealt yet. Alright, I'll trust the computer. Bring all those reinforcements up as well. We are Gaul. Now, the one issue is our general. He is badly bloodied. So I want to be extra careful with him because one hit from an archer unit, he's going to be knocked down for sure. Our king, in fact. Let's not let that happen. Right now, I just want to bring up all slinger units to try and pressure them into an attack. We don't want to necessarily go charging across a river. It's pretty easy to get shot at doing that. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool, man. GDR is your homeland. I love talking to people that lived in the old GDR, and you get like a much more nuanced bit of feedback than you do just from listening to the media. For instance, I've spoken to a lot of East Germans that want the GDR back because they had, you know, healthcare. They had, and Germans still do have a degree of healthcare, but it wasn't as good as it was under the GDR. There were a ton of social programs, kindergarten, things like that were totally free. You know, there are always benefits to each system that I think the media tries to demonize. Of course, there were issues, but I think there were issues in that time with any country. You know, people don't realize the CIA was just as nasty as the Stasi in many cases. So, you know, this was common stuff. All right, we're crossing the river. We're going to bring the general up just to give the units a boost. But this is going to be the bloodiest part of the battle right here. Just a river slaughter. Now, the good news is they're taking the bait. I didn't expect them all to charge, but they are definitely taking the bait. I want to see if we can get a flank attack with this unit. It's going to be hard to sneak past. Really hard, actually. Come on, General. He's actually got a new skill here. Force concentration and fighting spirit. Oh, man, the General's already under attack. Come on, buddy. You can do this. There we go. And we'll force concentration too. Go, boys. We fear no one. This is as close as you can get to a true barbarian battle. Look at that. Look at the massive amount of troops on both sides here. Missiles coming in, killing just about everybody. And of course, we're fighting out in the frickin' snow. That helps. Come on, boys. And have all of our archers concentrate fire. Yeah, good idea saying pull the general back. Good idea. It's unfortunate, though, because they're not going to get his command boost, but yeah, I think you're right. It's just the safe option now. Try to sneak past, actually, over here. Hold on. It's really hard to sneak past these river tiles. So as close as we're going to get. Hey, might work. Hey, look at that. We got some breaks. We offer all these dead enemies to the river gods. Assuming that we have river gods, which I'm sure we do. So we have just about every other kind of god. The hell did they do that? Wow. A few of their units got behind our lines there. That was weird. Run while you still can, you dogs. Alex may have a point, but I think we're so close to the end of the battle here, it doesn't make a difference. We are definitely sacrificing a few too many units, though. If I could just bring in the commander for one final push, that would be perfect. Yep, we have 2 Inspires. And a rally, general rally. We don't really need the rally, but what the hell? And now we can go ahead and just fold the enemy like this. Just like a sheet, just like a rug of dead men. Here we go. Goodbye. Say goodbye to your lives. This is what happens when you mess with a Belgae. Sure, why not, Dynamo? That's it. Battle over. I will chase, of course. Look at that. Look at that warband. Why did they say Sons of Rome? That's confusing. Look at that warband. Oh my gosh. It's just too beautiful. And of course, the remnants of that battle. It's not even, that's just half of our units, by the way. Wow. So yeah, at this point, we're doing exactly what we did before, just running down anybody we can. I don't want any survivors. Now, should we enslave these guys or kill them? What do you guys think? Or release them? They'll be our slaves in the afterlife, says Aurelian. Exactly. When a silver airplane flies over, it's American. When there's green, it's British. When there are no aircraft, that's the Luftwaffe. Nice. I like that one. Our horsemen have gotten so many kills in this entire game. Like, just unbelievable the amount of kills our horsemen have gotten. I'm surprised they're not completely ranked up. Okay, you guys ready for some casualties? We'll check in a second. I still want to get a few more. What was our last one? 2,766? I don't think we'll beat that one, but this one will still be good. Decisive victory. Not bad. 843. We wiped out their entire army, though. Okay, what do we do, boys? Enslave, kill, release. It's up to you. Our king is definitely going to have to rest. His army is badly bloodied. But when they rest, they are going to be so well trained. I mean, the great thing about having some of these elite units is they can train the new guys coming in. They've seen combat. So we're not going to have these high ranks when we get a bunch of new recruits, but we will have a decent rank. Dawn of War. Hey, Dawn of War. Dawn of War says kill, and he looks like he's new to the channel. Make sure to subscribe, mate, and also subscribe to our Twitch. Enslave says Felgrin. Dawn of War says kill. Aurelian says enslave. We have a lot of slaves, but all right, we're going to enslave. Also considering that they, you know, attacked our city. I mean, that's just unacceptable. Now Trevorum has new slaves, but we have a king who also needs new warriors. So what I'm going to do is move this guy out and move the king in. Sorry, king gets precedence every single time. And we'll also increase the tradition for his men. Let's see if there's a tradition that adds replenishment. -5 recruitment cost is pretty good. But so is campaign map movement range. I'm going to go for the inexorable horde. So they're just a horde of warriors, pretty much. We've got 20 of 20, so now we just wait. Let's see if we've got any other armies that we need to attend to, and right now we don't. Right now we just have to focus on what we've got. We've got the Doom of Men over here in our main capital of Bagakum. But I think I might actually go for a building right now. So the brine distiller will bring in some wealth. It'll also add a little discontent, but I think we'll be okay. Distilling brine is a pretty disgusting process. And look at that, we've got an enemy army approaching. And some slave riots. This is what you guys get for wanting so many damn slaves. You nobles and your desire for slavery. So yeah, we've got the Icicles of Blood. Yeah, that's a scary name. It's the most not scary name I've heard of in a while. Now, the issue here is we just don't have a very large army. But I hope you guys enjoyed. We did over an hour of streaming here for Rome 2. I hope you guys liked it. If this is something you guys like to see streamed, we'll absolutely do some more of it in the future. I do want you guys to subscribe to the Twitch by, of course, following the Twitch link. And again, guys, for anybody doing donations, I appreciate it, but please don't do the Super Chat. Just click the Twitch link and then click the kitty cat on the Twitch link and use that because we don't even know if YouTube's going to be paying us for today, the 20th, since this is our last day with Curse. We also don't know what's going to happen to this channel, so that's another reason I highly recommend subscribing there as soon as you can. Thanks again, guys, and thank you for all the feedback as well. You guys gave really good advice. I'm going to save this so that if we want to continue this Nervy campaign in the future, if we have the Nervy to continue this Nervy campaign, thanks, Dawn of War. Thank you, mate. Then we will. Alex says we are the Spartans of Gaul. Pretty much. I mean, we just destroyed those armies. You know, when we started the campaign, we had that first really bad victory, but afterwards, man, things got great. Like, I mean, really bad defeat, excuse me. But afterwards, things got great. We learned the tactics. We just overwhelmed the enemy. Our warriors are definitely better in terms of close combat than the other barbarian tribes, and I guess that's why we're known as the best of the Belgae, because we are the best of those tribes. Felgren says, next time, kill them. Thank you, Felgren. Thank you again, guys, and thank you so much, Dawn. That was so nice, man. Try playing DEI with Rome. I think, are you talking about a mod? DEI? Again, I am a total noob with Rome 2. All right, mates, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again.